Hey all, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's been many weeks and it's taken today and yesterday and the day before that and many days before that for me to actually just like sit down and do this. It's a lot of willpower has gone into me sitting down to film today, but it's just kind of gotten to the point where it's necessary for me to film. Today we are filming an empties video, but it's also going to be the last video for a little while, I think. I'm not going to make any promises of, you know, new videos, and not that I've been doing very good with consistency, but it's going to be my last video filmed in this apartment. My life has gone through an entire upheaval and it is only the 20th of May. Shit just really hit the fan 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago actually, and my life has radically changed in ways that I most definitely was not expecting. But one of the big things is that I was given my 60 days notice, so I have to move out of this apartment. And because of that, there's no better time to do an empties because I need to get rid of all of this stuff. Unfortunately, I had already dropped off my TerraCycle box, and I just am not in a financial position right now to buy another TerraCycle box. So everything that we go through today is going to go into the garbage and or traditional recycling. I might be wish cycling some of those things, but I need to get rid of stuff. I am in the middle of packing. I get the keys to my new place soon, and I have a lot of stuff. I'm not a minimalist. When I live in a place, I fully move into a place. I move into every nook and cranny, and I fill the place with my life and my loves and my hobbies, and having to pack all of that up and move unexpectedly has been incredibly stressful. So hopefully today we can have a little bit of catharsis with getting rid of things. It's spring officially. There's gonna be some spring cleaning vibes here. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. The first two are nearly empties. One is this, and apologies, it's kind of dirty. It's been in my shower. This is the, and there's hair all over. This is the Philip Adam Orange Vanilla Shampoo, which I have talked about multiple times before. And I got the big boy. This is the 1 liter, and there's only a little bit left, and 1 liter of shampoo is too much shampoo. I'm never gonna buy a shampoo this size again. It's far too much shampoo for someone like me who I'm so sick of it. I just want it gone. I don't want to use it anymore. I have half a mind to just dump the rest of this down the drain, but that would be so wasteful, and I can't bring myself to do that either. But I'm so over it. It's a perfectly fine shampoo. I really enjoy using it, but this is too much. This is too much shampoo. And next time, if I buy this shampoo, I'm gonna buy the small bottle and then can come back to it again after finishing it, rather than literally I'm struggling through this, and it's become overwhelming and no longer enjoyable. The next almost empty is my beloved Derma Jasmine and Vanilla body lotion. There's just a teeny tiny bit left in here, so it's kind of been relegated to my desk area for hand lotion. I do have another one open in my bathroom for the body. There's just literally the tiniest bit left in here, so I'm just trying to get every last drop of that before I do actually move on to recycling it. We're just gonna go from the top down. There's no particular order for the rest of this stuff. This is all actual empties. Right at the top is this Dr. Bronner's Lavender Organic Shaving Soap, which I honestly really enjoyed. It is very much a soap. If you like Dr. Bronner's products, this is something that you will enjoy. It's got that brown sugar kind of texture to it, but it does this shaving soap suds up really nicely. I don't know. I really enjoyed the experience of this. And as you can see, I squeezed every last little drop out of here. I'm going to wish cycle this. I think this is, or should be, recyclable. Then I have this tea tree oil and rosemary 5-in-1 leave-in spray from Hask. I had not used a leave-in spray for a really long time. And then I bought this, God, I want to say last summer. And my hair loved this, it would get so like wavy to the point of curls, like corkscrews, you know, under here, like in the little like under bits. It would just look so beautiful. My hair was so happy, and I was like, oh, maybe like I guess I need to be incorporating a leave-in spray into my routine. And yeah, I really enjoyed the whole experience of this. The tea tree and rosemary is like a very fresh, revitalizing scent. It's not something that I get sick of. And I think I got this at Walmart. So it was like very affordable. And I probably will repurchase this at some point, but right now, like I said, I'm trying to get rid of things. I do not want to be accumulating more products at the moment, but all that to be said, this is something down the line that like when I'm settled again, wherever that may be, I would like to repurchase this. And I'm going to throw away the pump and then I can recycle the bottle. Next, and I hated this, hated with a passion. This is the Garnier Whole Blends Sulfate-Free Remedy Soothing Conditioner. I don't know if I just got like a faulty bottle. The formula itself was fine. I was just like in the pinch, I needed a conditioner. And this was like very thick and nourishing. However, the scent, which I thought was gonna be this like delicious like coconut scent, smelled like that to begin with, but then had this like undercurrent of like cat pee. I don't know why. I don't know what was going on with it. Again, I don't know if I like got a faulty, I don't know. Ugh, something has fallen into my eyeball. Just apologies in advance. My eye, so there's something has fallen into my eyeball, and of course I'm not wearing waterproof mascara, so like things are about to get hairy over here, which is truly unfortunate. Ugh. Okay, I think I solved the problem. Jesus H. It's deeply uncomfortable. Anyways, I hated this. I don't know what was going on. The cat pee smell was just absolutely outrageous. I low-key dumped out like a quarter of it because I couldn't finish it. I just could not bring myself to finish it. Similarly though, the pump has to go in the garbage, and there's actually still stuff in here, so I'm gonna have to rinse that out, but then it will be recycled. Something deliciously scented, not absolutely outrageously horrible, is the Herbivore Cloud Milk, the coconut and maca firming body cream. I believe this is the second one that I've gone through at this point. Phenomenal, chef's kiss, such a delicious, luxurious treat. It smells so good. I'm pretty sure I have talked about this before, but it literally just smells like delicious summer sun-kissed skin. It's so incredible. I love this so much. I will be buying this again anytime I need like a delicious little luxurious treat for my skin. Probably less of a summer purchase for me, simply because it gets very like humid here in Ontario in the summertime, and my skin will want something different, probably. I mean, inside right now, I don't know if you can see, but I've like the most aggressive goosebumps because it's freezing inside. But yes, incredible. Love, 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 love. We'll repurchase again and again and again and again. It's so incredible. And gotta love it, it's in glass, so that can be recycled through the normal channels. Oh, some deodorant. This is still from the stack of native deodorant that I bought in Buffalo last May, because the Target had the Girl Scouts collab. Canada doesn't get the special collaboration scents. We just get like the standard line. And this is in the trefoils, trefoils. I don't know, this cookie, if you can see that. And I really liked it. Although this looks incredibly horrific and janky because this is the one that was like living in my bag. And after a while it did just kind of like get nasty, but I do like my native deodorant. So this is a repurchase, obviously. Right now I'm working on the sugar cookie that I found in the wintertime, I guess. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that because I'm not going to the US anytime soon. But anyways, recycling. Another beloved. This is the based indulgent body lotion in the scent Creme Brulee, which is now officially, I'm pretty sure, discontinued. So this is like a relic. She no longer exists. I left this at my partner's place where I would use it less frequently because I was there less frequently than I was at home in hopes that it would just like take me longer to use, and that is the case. But like how sad that I can't get this anymore. Why do bad things happen to good people? It was so good. I loved her. This is really good too, but like that was just the most delicious, luxurious scent ever. Also something I really enjoyed, and in the cream category, is this Fit Glow Beauty Cloud Hand Cream. This came in a set that I got over the Christmas holidays, I think. And I was keeping this in my purse. I really like it because it's a very low profile bottle, but still lasted me a really, really, really long time. And it's got a very light fragrance. Like if you're familiar with the like cloud line, it just has that same scent. It's like, I would say like kind of sweet and kind of floral, not at all offensive, and just a really nourishing, lovely hand cream. And I love my hand creams. I have to have one in every single room, in every single bag. And this was just really nice and also kind of luxurious because it's quite expensive. Fit Glow Beauty is not cheap. And I loved her. I loved her while it lasted. Okay, also a body cream thing. This was part of a set of 3. This is the Josie Maran Body Butter Vanilla Vibes in the travel size. And it, like I said, it came in as a 3-pack. And I just really liked it because it's so like low profile. Again, perfect for a bag, but also just perfect to travel with. And I had some traveling to do for work and everything. So this is great. I do enjoy the Vanilla Vibe scent. It kind of has like a vanilla yogurt vibe. There's just that like, I don't know, it's like a kind of sour note that smells like vanilla yogurt to me. But that being said, I did really enjoy that. And yeah, I've been using a lot of lotions, but I did enjoy that one. And that it also came with the tangerine titties or whatever the fuck that one's called. There's like oranges on the girl's chest. Yeah, that one's like okay, and the other one I can't remember, but it was like more of a heavily like perfumed, like musky scent maybe. Can't remember. Oh my god. The thing I say I will never buy over and over again and can't resist purchasing every single time. A body scrub. This one though is the Versed Buff It Out AHA Exfoliating Body Scrub. And I bought this with intention. I bought this because I was having a really aggressive, and still am having this like breakout of like back knee on my upper shoulders. And I don't understand why. I don't understand if I'm just like chronically allergic to body washes. Like I rinse the conditioner out of my hair, like off to the side. I don't leave, like when the conditioner's sitting in my hair, I don't leave it laying against my back. Like I put it up in a clip. I truly don't understand why, what's happening back there. But this I found really, really helped. And the scrub in it is pumice. So it's like it is really scrubby. And I wanted something that had the like chemical exfoliant as well. And I was also using that on my armpits because I do use natural deodorant. I just like to use an extra exfoliant in my armpits just to really help like reduce the bacteria and like all the nasty smells. And I actually really enjoyed this. Compared to the one that's in my shower now, which is from Bioma, I hate that one. It's so heavily perfumed and I find that so unnecessary. This one was very just gentle and also just really effective. So out of all of the body scrubs that I've tried since the dawn of time, since I started my YouTube channel, this is one that I would actually repurchase. It's relatively pricey for the dollar store, but I think totally worth it. So yay Versed, thank you for this. I believe we talked about this at one point. This is the Sol Dio Coconut and Vanilla for Dark Hair Natural Dry Shampoo and Body Powder. I didn't realize it was a body powder. Maybe we didn't talk about it, but it's one of those ones that has the pump that I like. However, because of the scent, the coconut and vanilla, after a while, this just made me absolutely nauseous because it's just not the most agreeable fragrance for a scalp that gets sweaty and like when you're on multiple days of not washing your hair. I find personally for my own body chemistry, I really need something that's like on the earthier, like more herbaceous fragrance. I love the coconut and vanilla vibes everywhere else in my body, but in my scalp, it's a no-no. But I think I'm actually, I was really gonna keep this, but I cannot do that because I'm moving. So unfortunately, even though I love this delivery system for dry shampoo powder, this is gonna be trashed. But because this is just regular plastic, that can go. Such a shame. None of this was supposed to happen this way. Ooh, look, another native deodorant. This one is the coconut caramel cookie scent, and I really liked this one too. Nothing much more to say about it, but I love my native deodorant. We've already said that. Recycled. Okay, this I got from my friend Channy. One of the last times I was at their house, like well over a year ago, and we were just like exchanging goodies from our collections. This is the Moon Juice Acid Potion, a liquid exfoliator, obviously, but in this like stunning bottle with this like rounded cap and then just a little like dropper cap. It's so pretty and so elegant, and I did really enjoy this. It took me a very long time to use. It takes me a long time to go through toners. So this was like, I don't even know what the price was. They gave this to me, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And as I said, I like to also do exfoliations on my armpits. So every now and then, every couple of days, I take my liquid exfoliator onto a cotton pad. And this is going into the regular recycle. The cat is looking very aggressively, not even out the window, but like to the wall behind me. You can't see through that window, and I'm like, stop, she's scaring me. Stop it. Okay, this is the In Light Arnica and Hyssop Trauma Balm. And for a girly who suffers from bruising all the time, the slightest breeze will give me a bruise, and I play soccer and get just bulldozed. Arnica balms are an essential part of my life. And this one, oh my god, I think I should not have kept this for so long, but I'm pretty sure that I bought this when I went to Whistler 2 years ago. And I used it very sparingly because it was expensive and I loved it. But I do love an Arnica balm. Forever and ever, love that. And if I could find, and I really like some Arnica balms like that you get from the drugstore smell like butthole. It's disgusting. I don't understand what they're doing, but this one just smelled so delicious. And like, you can't really tell. Maybe you can if I depending on how I turn this, but this is not a black jar. It's like deep dark blue glass, which is just really beautiful. And it's always just nice to have like an elegant thing on your vanity. And yeah, I use this literally I scraped every last bit of balm out of there, and it was just so incredible. I loved it. Oh look, another thing from Channy. This is the Tokobo Biohyaluronic Acid Bio-Watery Sun Cream SPF 50 plus PA plus, so many pluses. Don't really know what that means, but I enjoyed this. Again, like a really low profile package, so if you wanted to bring this in your bag, you could. I enjoyed this, except when I started using my Ritual Defeat Creature of Light and some of my other skincare products, it started to pill. It really didn't interact well with some of the newer things I was using, so I was kind of like glad to be moving on from it. But before I started using that, it was perfect. I had no issues with this, and it was a delightful sunscreen that was very good at protecting my face. I've got another sunscreen here, which I finished at a similar time. This is the Kapari Sun Shield Soft Glow Daily Face SPF 30. A very silicone-y, very glowy sunscreen with vitamin E and ethically sourced minerals, but I do enjoy Kapari products. I have some more in my collection right now. I have one currently in my vanity, the like rose gold sun oil, which is just divine. And this is something that I don't know. Will I repurchase this again? Depends on the tariffs. Ordering American brands right now is just like not easy because of the current political socioeconomic climate. So TBD, but I do have a lot of sunscreen accessible to me, so I have no immediate need for this, but I did really like this, and I've used this multiple times and have repurchased this multiple times. I've got two Biossance products. Both of them came in different sets. The first is the Squalane Plus Omega Repair Cream. Actually, wait, it's both. Both of these are the same thing. One's just a mini, the other one is full size, and I love this cream. For the longest time, I was just buying the minis because of how much I loved it. It's a phenomenal cream. My skin loves this cream. I put this on my skin at night and wake up like a freaking baby. It's so good, but it's so expensive, which is why for the longest time I was just buying the like mini sets with the mini in it. But then there was a set at some point, I don't know, I've had this for a while, that had the like big size that came with a cleanser, and it's a really good, really good face cream. It's, I love her. I love her. I love her. I'm sad that I'm finished because, again, I don't have the budget to repurchase this and probably won't for a while. Makes me so sad, but beautiful, beautiful, stunning, stunning, stunning. Loved it, cherished it. And she's in glass, so yay for normal recycling. Oh my God, another one. We know how I feel. This one was weird, and I will never repurchase it. And it's a little gooey. This is the Ritual Defy Thorn Pulp Crunchy Jelly Oil Cleansing Balm. It took me a really long time to finish this. I was using other things at the same time because it was just weird. It's like violently red, if you can still sort of see the tinge and the like scrapes that are left. Very heavily fragranced, but just weird. It was like it's like literally what it says, a crunchy jelly pulpy texture. Not really my vibe. And I also didn't feel like it did what I expect from like an oil cleanser or a balm cleanser. I had to work extra hard to get my makeup off with this. So it just didn't meet my expectations. So that's unfortunate. But again, when will I be repurchasing Ritual Defy products? I don't know, because America. Okay, we have here the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Recovery Eye Cream. This was just fine. There's some eye creams that I'm like, yeah, I like what you do. And this was one of the ones that I'm just like, you're just an expensive cream in a tiny jar. I could have just used my regular face cream. Sorry, not sorry. It does come in glass though. Look, we have the e.l.f., what is this called? Brow Laminating Gel. I did like this. This worked well. I'm using a miniature of the Kosas Airbrow, Clear Airbrow, whatever, and it is awful. It doesn't do anything. My brows need glue. This provided an actual function. This did something. The Kosas one, I just don't like. Sorry, not sorry. It just doesn't do it for me. This one did. So at some point I will probably definitely repurchase this, especially because it's the drugstore price. And you know, girlie's on a budget right now. I just had to buy a whole new shit for my new place for moving. And I get a storage unit. Like, life is really difficult and expensive right now, but great. However, I'm pretty sure this has to go in the garbage because I don't have the mechanism to recycle it right now. Nor do I have the wherewithal to go and find one of those public bins and spend all my time cleaning it out. I don't have the time. Okay, this is the Ursa Major. I can't speak. This is the Ursa Major Making Moves Milky Cleanser with golden aspen and something I can't pronounce. I don't know. I've tried a bunch of Ursa Major products at this point, and I don't think I like the brand very much. This kind of similar to the cleanser that I'm using right now, which is from 3 Ships, and I'm pretty sure it's a cleanser that I've purchased twice now and have been disappointed by. Again, it just like, it doesn't do what I want it to. It doesn't have the sensation. It doesn't have the experience that I was expecting. And it's just kind of like, it doesn't do any foaming. I don't feel like my skin is particularly well cleansed afterwards. It's just not for me. I'm sure there's some people that absolutely love this, but it didn't wow me. And for that reason, I shall not purchase you again. So, but glass, hey. Silver linings. What is this? Oh, this is a mini of the Tatcha Hinoki body milk from their Forest Awakening line. Oh God, I don't even know how old this is, but it came in a mini set with like the body oil and is delightful. I don't think Tatcha can really do poorly when it comes to products. And this smells lovely if you love the Hinoki vibe. And it was just a nice little mini to try out. I'm not gonna buy the full size though because she's expensive. Okay, this is the Cut by Fred Depolluting Salt Scrub, which came in a set of hair products from this brand that I got when I was in Paris, because I was like, this is a brand I've never seen before, never heard before. It's French, I think. I don't know. I believe it is a Parisian brand. And like, who can resist a scalp scrub sometimes? And whatever. It was a salty scalp scrub. It smelled nice, but au revoir. What is this? I don't even know. All of the writing is off, but I'm pretty sure I really enjoyed this. This is the Mount something Leia plant root something balancing facial oil. And it was beautiful and like kind of a purpley color. Smelled lovely. I do enjoy a face oil. It's part of my nighttime routine. She was beautiful, but I don't remember what she was called. The bottle was gorgeous before all of the like text rubbed off, but you know, what can you do? Well loved, I suppose. So hooray for that. And it can be somewhat dismantled. Glass, garbage. Okay, more face creams. Guys, this is a lot of products. I don't even know how many months it's been since I've used all of these, but it's all been sitting in one of my closets. It's just time to go. Okay, this is the Weleda or Weleda, however you decide to pronounce it, Rejuvenating Day Cream. I haven't, or rather hadn't really used a Weleda product for my face. It was like specific, aside from the skin food. So I was just keen to try because I do like Weleda for like the body stuff. And this was nice. I like whatever it's like scented with, like maybe like lemon balm or something. I don't know. It is lovely, but I wasn't, again, like wowed by the formula. Like my socks weren't knocked off the way that they are every time I use that Biossance cream. So it was just an exploration and it ended. Here I have the Cocoa Kind Beginner Retinol Gel. It's okay. I think it does the job. It's 0.1% tri-retinoid comfort complex with aloe and cica. I do appreciate that you can buy this from the drugstore, Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. I try not to use too many harsh actives on my face. I'm not, like, sunscreen is my primary defense for aging. And otherwise, you know, I'm trying not to, I don't do injectables. I really try not to do too many harsh things on my face, especially like layering them. If I'm gonna use a resurfacing toner, like I'm trying to use that opposite end of the day that I'm using a retinol. If I feel like I do want to use more of like a retinol, I'll try and use like a bakuchiol sort of situation. I don't know, I'm trying to treat my skin gently, and I just don't want too many things like blasting my epidermis. But this was nice. It was a thing. Speaking of, this is the Bondi Sands Fountain of Youth Restoring Bakuchiol Serum with Rosella Extract. Again, if you're not looking to use a retinol, this is the alternative. It was fine. However, I'm using the Babyface retinol from Bondi Sands right now, and it's actually like, I do enjoy it. And I would probably like choose the retinol over this again. I appreciate that this is a brand that I can get from the drugstore. It like meets all my criteria. It's cruelty free. It's like made with recycled plastic, whatever. It's Australian, yay. But maybe I have a youthful glow because of this. I feel like it's one of those products that like you don't really know how effective it is until you stop using it. Who's to say? We're almost done. I'm just trying to, oh look, more sunscreen. This is another one from Kopari. This is the Antioxidant Face Shield Mineral SPF. Also very glowy, but it's a mineral SPF, so you know, just gird your loins, manage your expectations. It has a bit of a white cast, but it's pretty good at like rubbing in. I can get quite dark in the summertime with a lot of sun exposure, and I feel like only at my darkest was this like sort of obvious on my skin. And not even like white, just that kind of like bluish tint that comes with using a mineral sunscreen. But otherwise, like nothing wrong with this, and has the physical protection that you would want from a mineral sunscreen. We've got my little Lottie London freckle tint here. I really enjoyed this while I had it, and now I have the salty face one, and I'm never gonna go back. It's the salty face one is perfection, and it's Canadian, so why would I go with anything else? Except I will say this again and again and again, I really would love to be able to try the Rudy Berry one, but I can't get it in Canada. Whatever. Here we have the 3 Ships First Light Vitamin C plus Caffeine Eye Cream. I got this in a little set before I went to Paris in November. I do enjoy the applicator on this one. It's like, I think this is just the, not plastic, that's ceramic. Oh, I don't know if you can see the goosebumps, but don't do that. It's got a ceramic applicator, which I think is supposed to be like more hygienic and cooling, whatever. It's an eye cream. I think it's fine. Again, one of those things that like probably is super effective, but you don't notice it until you stop using it. But the one that I'm using now, I really enjoy. So like, I don't know. Essence, Get Big Lashes Volume Boost, waterproof. One of my ride or dies will purchase this time and time and time and time and time again, because it's just good. It gives me the lashes that I want. It would not have given me the little raccoon eye earlier had I been wearing this, but no. Today when I put on some makeup, I decided to do non-waterproof. And Karma said, hold my beer. But I love this. I love this Essence mascara. Right now, I'm also using this one from Essence, the I Love Extreme Volume Mascara, and I actually think I prefer the Get Big. I think the Get Big is better. So next time I'm not gonna get this one. But I still have a ways to go with that one, so it will be a while before we repurchase, and actually I think I have a backup mascara in my collection already, so it'll be a long, long while. Lip balms. So many here. Three in fact. 2 of them came in a set of 3, and I finished them both because one was for my purse and the other one was for my desk, and I use lip balm like it's my day job. This is the Peppermint Twist scent slash flavor from the brand Sensuals. Got it in a 3-pack, and I believe also a Canadian brand, made in Canada, and it's a lip balm that I really like. It's very nourishing. It has that like minty little kick, if that's what you like in a lip balm. It's just overall very enjoyable. And I also got my partner a 3-pack of this same one for Christmas, I believe, in his stocking. And I think he really likes them too. Hooray. Then we have a little soft lip Slims, just in case you're feeling nostalgic. And this is the Peppermint Twist also, or just peppermint. It has twists. There's not a lot of lip balm in here. I use this way too quickly, and it's like, Soft Lips is a soft formula, so it just like, blah, it just like butter melts on your face. So you just use these really quickly, but you know, I was in need. Third to last, we have the Inky List 10% azelaic acid serum. I can't remember why I picked this up, but I was influenced. I think it's for dark spots, but I don't really have dark spots on my face. I don't really have like any hyperpigmentation, so I'm not really sure. It's a redness relief solution, it says right on the bottle. I also don't have a lot of redness. I will get like a little bit of red like on my nose and around my nose. What did it do? I don't know, because I don't really have the problem it's claiming to fix. Okay, we've got one more body cream here. This is the Inner Sense body cream, the Blissful Body Butter. Deep hydration for all skin types. I enjoy Inner Sense products on average. I was excited to see that they came out with a body line because most of their stuff to date has been hair care. I thought I might enjoy this as much as I enjoyed the Herbivore one, and I'm going to say no. I didn't really love whatever scent this is. It doesn't really say. I don't know, there's just something. The top scent is fine. The undernote or whatever, the after scent, I don't like. I did use all of it right to the very last drop. But if I had to choose, Intersense Herbivore wins hands down and has already been duplicated. So this just wasn't for me, unfortunately, but I tried. Okay, something that absolutely was for me, and potentially aside from the Herbivore body lotion was my favorite thing in this whole entire bucket. This is the Sniff perfume in the scent Soda Snob. It's so good. I was absolutely devastated when I squirted the last drop onto my body because I was just like, I bought 2 perfumes in Paris. I am not one of those girlies with like an abundant collection. I don't do multiple perfumes really. Like even the amount that I have right now, I'm like, yeah, there's too much. But this was so good. I might even like this one better than Creme Couture. It smells like pop. It smells like a Pepsi or a Coke. Somehow they literally captured the carbonation of like caramelized sugar and lime. Like it's so good. I've received so many compliments wearing this perfume. Yeah, just like hats off to Sniff for this because it's really lovely. I don't like a lot of Sniff scents. There's literally 2 that I enjoy. It's Creme Couture. Oh, I guess the like Waffle House one or whatever is okay, but like Creme Couture and Soda Snob take the cake. I bought this set that came out with a like pancake one or whatever, flapjacks or whatever the fuck it's called. And then it had the like body sprays that were all supposed to be like complimentary toppings. And I ended up selling it because I was like, nope, not for me. I'm so fussy when it comes to scents. It can't just be your regular vanilla. It can't just be your regular coconut. I don't want any of this like dusty, musty after scent. I don't particularly like heavy florals. I'm really fussy, and this one it really did it for me. It's definitely going to be a repurchase. I purchased something similar from the French brand that I've talked about before when I was in Paris, and it just doesn't smell quite the same as this. It still has that like soda scent, which is just like, it's interesting. It's very unique. This is not your run-of-the-mill, perfume. But yeah, Sniff just really did something here with Soda Snob, and I'm thrilled. And like, I think, have I said this already? This might be like the first perfume, like big size perfumes that I've used up all the way in like since I was in high school, like since I finished like Britney Spears Fantasy. Can you believe that? When I was like super on the like 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods train, like I only ever bought the little travel size. I never ever bought the big one because I was just like too overwhelmed by the idea of having that much perfume. And like similar to the shampoo, what if I don't like it anymore and then I'm stuck with like half a bottle of perfume? I'm kind of in that situation right now with another one, and I'm just like, no. But this one, I just took the leap and I was rewarded. I really like Soda Snob. And the packaging was just cool. Yes. Okay. And because it's glass, like ideally I should be able to recycle this, right? I don't know. The component is not easy to take apart. But anyways, that's all the empties. Except there's a cabin cozy from Sage in there. We don't need to talk about that. That's it. And who knows when there will be another empties? Who knows when there will be another video? I feel better that I finally filmed this because now I can actually like, Thursday is garbage and recycling this week here. I can get rid of all of this stuff. There's just like one less thing cluttering my mind. And then now I just have to focus on like moving forward and like getting myself settled in a new place and figuring out what my life looks like. The new place does have a little, like a second bedroom that's small that will be my office. So I'm hoping that I can get set up there, but it's just, everything is very topsy-turvy right now. My summer wasn't supposed to look the way that it is going to look, and I'm just a little I'm just sad. I'm going through some extreme grieving right now, and that on top of everything else that's going on in the world, it's just, it feels like too much. I've been feeling angry and sad and wondering, like, just a lot of stuff happened all in a very concentrated period of time. And it was kind of just like, okay, universe, what's the lesson here? Because I really thought that I had like put in the work, you know? I really thought that I had like done it, and that it was my turn to like finally be like settled and happy, and then I just got a little rug pull. Not a little rug pull, a big rug pull. Several grenades tossed directly into the core of my life. So that's where I'm at. Anyways, all that to be said, I am absolutely freezing. I need to actually go put on more clothes. This little t-shirt here is not cutting it. I need sweatshirts and a hot cup of tea. But I do hope that you enjoyed this empties video. My empties videos tend to do the best out of all of my other content. I think it's a fun time. We get to air our trash, air out the dirty laundry, so to speak. We love a little trash talk, especially when it's doing no one any harm. No person was harmed in the making of this video except for me, because now I have to turn the camera off, walk back into my temporarily, hopefully, sad existence. Anywho, until next time, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. If this is your first video of mine that you're coming across, go ahead and browse the channel, because I don't know when I'm going to be back on camera. I don't know when I'm going to put out another video. We're not done. We're not done on YouTube. It's just right now I need to concentrate on other things, and I can't have this little like niggling to-do list item in my head. So I'm just gonna say TTFN, ta-ta for now. I'm going to bid you temporary adieu. And with all that being said, I will see you in my next one. Thank you so much.